Now we're going to be looking at the tweak system in order to go for big wins in your vocation and in your business and in your life in general. Now, if you look at extremely successful people, extremely productive people, they take imperfect action and tweak along the way. Now, that means that they don't wait for the perfect circumstances. They don't wait for the perfect education. They don't wait for perfect knowledge. They don't wait for perfection. They get started with the information that they have. They do the best they can with what they have. And so you will need to, in order to be productive, do everything you can to gather the information up front that you need. And then when you get to the point where you have enough to get started, take imperfect action and then tweak as you go along. Make adjustments as you go so that you will get to actually finish what you start. Think about if you are a customer of Windows. Some of you are obviously Mac customers, but if you think about the Windows operating system, you know that they first came out with Windows 1.0 and Windows 3.0, but as things went along, you'll notice that there are several versions and several upgrades on that version as time goes forward, from Windows XP to Windows Vista to Windows 7 to Windows 8. So, in other words, Microsoft continues to do what they can to improve on their operating system in order to meet the needs and demands of customers. You must do the same thing in your business and in your vocation. You must work, get started, and then tweak and adjust. And you'll notice that many software companies put out a version 1.0, 2.0, and 3.0. That is because they make adjustments. They don't wait until they have everything perfect and all the bugs worked out. Well, they work the bugs out in successive iterations or successive versions of their software. So, how do you tweak? What is the system? What does the acronym mean? And how is it systematically going to help you in order to first get started and then make the right adjustments in order to get to your goal, in order to get to the things that you really are working toward, and to be productive in so doing? Well, you want to take inventory first. In other words, you need to have an honest assessment of what you have. Now, when you take inventory, you don't talk about what you wish you had. You take an honest assessment of your financial resources, if that is relevant. Take a honest assessment of your human resources, your skills, whatever you have. You want to make sure that you are not overly optimistic, nor do you want to make sure that you're not overly pessimistic. Take an honest inventory of what you have. Then what you need to do, the W in the tweak system, is to weigh your options. If you know what you have, then you know what paths you can take. Certain paths you will not be able to take because of your resource set. But when you get a sense for how much you have in all of your resources, there will be options that you will have available to you that others will not have. You have a unique set of inventory items. You have a unique set of resources. That means that you'll have a unique set of options, and you need to weigh them all in order to get started and to be productive. You'll also need to eliminate waste. That is the E in the tweak system. So anything that will keep you from accomplishing the goal, anything that is in effect a distraction, you must eliminate it. So that means that you'll need to take out those resources and get rid of those resources, maybe even sell those resources that will not help you, that will not move you forward toward what it is that you were trying to accomplish. The A in the tweak system is to ask for help. So if you are moving forward and you don't have your process quite right, or your system is not quite working, well, ask for help. Find an expert, find someone, or even pay someone to help you to move forward. This is an important aspect of the tweak system because it really can move you forward when you have run out of options with your resources. The K in the tweak system means to keep moving. You mustn't stop when you hit a roadblock. You must keep moving. If you do nothing but ask for help in order to help the K in the tweak system means that you must keep moving. You must keep going even when you hit a roadblock. Even if it means that you or moving forward is to ask for help around the roadblock. Being productive means that you are constantly moving forward toward your goal. You start with imperfect action and you make adjustments as you go. So, to conclude, what is the tweak system? The tweak system is a way for you to take imperfect action. And so you're going to take some inventory. You're going to make an honest assessment of what you have. You're going to eliminate, you're going to weigh the options that you have, that your inventory or that your resources tell you. You're going to eliminate any waste. You're going to take those things out of your way that aren't going to help you. You're going to ask for help when necessary, and you're going to get on the path to be persistent and keep moving. So, what internal action should you take? Well, in terms of tweaking for big wins, you should be looking at something that needs to be started. Perhaps it is something that you have been procrastinating on. Perhaps it is something that needs to move forward, or perhaps it is something that, unless you get started, it will never happen in your business or your vocation. Well, you must begin to go through the tweak system to start thinking about what resources you have in order to tackle the problem or in order for you to overcome. The the basis is to take imperfect action, and you need to have these right attitudes in order to do so. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in the next video.